Hello, guys. Welcome to another edition of X Code. We'll be discussing a match review between Chelsea versus Everton. Now, Everton used to be a banana skin for Chelsea of recent times, and Everton they've been in a very excellent form before this game. Why for Chelsea you cannot say the same for them because their last four games they drew two and they lost two, so that dropped them. But this win, the game ended 2-0 in favor of Chelsea. This win that they win actually pushed them to the fourth position in the league table. Now, this to let you understand that there's a close margins of points between the teams. So whenever you lose your opportunity, other teams are right behind you to capitalize on it. So this game actually it is a must win for Chelsea before now. Because that abysmal performance that they put up against Atalanta, abysmal performance against Leeds, abysmal performance against Bournemouth. So we were expecting a response. And do you know what? This is the kind of games whereby people say when you're not informed, play your best set of 11. So that if they are able to grind the result, by the time the second half enters and they are not doing well, let it be that the result is already in your pocket. And that is what Chelsea did. The first goal came from, it's been long I did this. It's been long I did this. Because he has been injured all this while. So what a way for Kopama to actually register his name. Now, that line breaking pass that Gusto did to him, I never envisaged a player of Gusto's magnitude to find that space and do that line breaking pass. And if you see the movement of Kopama, the moment he touched the ball, that's called football IQ. That is when player play with instinct. And when player plays with instinct, they tend to do well than when they are thinking, there are so many thoughts in their head. Kopama, far corner of the net, 1-0. And at that point in time, you could see Kopama confidence came alive. It started dictating the tempo and the pace of the game, finding those pockets of spaces here and there. And I was just, Chelsea increase the goal margin because I begin to see Everton gradually creeping into the game, and I said once they creep into the game, it would become very difficult for Chelsea because they are not in good form. But they were able to weather the storm until towards the tail end of the game, whereby they almost scored. Sanchez saved it from that clumsy play from Grealish and sent the ball to the path of Gusto. Gusto sent the ball to Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto uses space, beat his markman, do a cut pass to the path of Gusto. All Gusto needed to do without controlling the ball, just hit the ball first time. It became 2-0. The moment the second half started, Enzo Maresca, what happened? The team, they just disappeared. Because the first half and the second half is more or less like night and day. And I always say, first half is for the player, second half is for the coach. Maresca, what did you tell them in the second half? Their decisions at the final end of the pitch is really, really very, very funny. And it's just that Everton refused to capitalize on their chances. They were so poor. And they struck the bar. They were so poor. If Everton were clinical, trust me, the least Everton would have gotten from this game would have been a draw. And this is coming from a Chelsea fan. They were poor. That was the reason Chelsea kept a clean sheet. They were making a lot of senseless decisions. You will see a lot of selfish play, and I was like, what is happening? But it's better I complain like this when we've already pocketed the 3 points than complain when you lost the 3 points. So happy days that Chelsea they got a 3 points. I hope that this win can help them to pick up some rhythm so that they can start picking up some wins. Because you can see that the point gap in the table is just so small. So for you, I want you to drop your comment in the comment section. Who will I give as the man of the match? Maybe let's give it to Gusto because he has 1 goal and 1 assist. I need your own comment in the comment section. Come on, let's go.